Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zach Man from Dynamic Strength, and today we're going to go over the Texas method whenever it comes to inside the rack methods edition. So, best thing to know about the Texas method is one, it is super simple. It was made by Glenn Pedley and Mark Rippetoe. Mark Rippetoe brought it to life, but I'm not going to go too deep into the history of the Texas method. I'm just going to go into the basics and what everyone knows about the Texas method, or the method that has been iconic in the internet and in the fitness community. So we're going to dive into the first week of the Texas method, and I'm going to show you how you progress each week. Now, the best thing about this method is that it is super simple. Like I said, there is no real periodization programming whenever it comes to this method, unless you change it or alter it for your specific sport or your specific program. That's another flaw whenever it comes to this method, is that there is really no block or periodization parameter whenever it comes to this method, and there is no specificity or weak point training whenever it comes to this method. This method is no bullshit, no nothing, fucking hit it and fucking do it. This method is blue collar, and it will fucking get the job done. But bad thing also about this method is that, like I said, there is no specificity and there is no weak point training. So if you have a sticky point at a meet, if you're a powerlifter and you have a sticky point at a meet, this method isn't going to benefit you in the parameter of working that sticky point till you get it correct and get it corrected. This method is, just, fuck, there's something in that rack that's freaking me out, but whatever. This method is extremely simple. This method is perfect for beginners, or there's a novice method whenever it comes to the Texas method, which is good for novice lifters, but this is a great intermediate lifting program. Now, let's dive right into the Texas method, or into the first week, and I'll show you guys how to progress each week. So, first week, there's 3 days in the week. There's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday is your volume day, or your hypertrophy / strength day. Since it's 5x5, those are strength numbers, and since it's 80 to 90% of your Friday lift, that's a strength. Those could be considered strength numbers as well. It's going to be squat, bench, power clean. This method was made for Olympic weightlifters first and foremost, so you're going to have to alter it if you're a powerlifter, or you're going to have to alter it for your strength training parameters that you need to achieve. So that's another good thing about this method, is that you can alter it to fit your programming. Now, so it's 5x5 for squat and bench, 5x3 for power cleans, 80 to 90% of your Friday lift on squat and bench, and then you're going to move to Wednesday, which is your recovery day. So basically, Wednesday will benefit you because you are shooting for this day. You want to be fully recovered, and that's a good benefit about this day, is that, as you can see, there's not too much volume on this day. You're still lifting heavy, you're still doing 80 to 90% of your Monday lift, and 3x5 for bench of your Monday lift at 80 to 90%, but it is lowered down on the volume, so it allows for recovery purposes to occur. And then you have GHRs and back extensions, 3x10, 3x15, or 3x10 through 15 if you decide to just choose one by itself. So you could do that for high volume and kind of like active recovery. And muscle growth, you could do that as well. That's another bad thing about this program, is that you're not going to really see too much muscle growth if you're shooting for building of mass. There's not really a hypertrophy block whenever it comes to this program. This is basically just straight up fucking mesocycle a whole week, a whole program into 1 week, and then you just add. Let's get to the last day, Friday, which is your intensity day, before I move on. So your max and intensity day, you're going to be shooting for a 5 RM with a PR. Once you hit that at the top of your set, or if at your top set, once you hit that PR, you're just going to basically add 5 pounds every single week, and then you fluctuate the percentage, not the percentages, well, you fluctuate the weight, and you cater the percentages to that weight that you've achieved on the Friday lift. Now, the thing to understand whenever it comes to this is that you will be altering the bench every single week with an overhead or shoulder press. You're going to alter it every single week. So week 1 will be bench, week 2 will be overhead press, Week 3 will be bench. Week 4 will be overhead press, and so on and so forth. Now, the thing that you have to understand is that you're going to go up by 5 pounds every single week. You know, you want to go up by 5 pounds, you alter the percentages and the reps and all that shit to cater to your program. So this is basically okay. So there was someone there, and hold on, let's situate this so it's better for inside the rack. Better? We're good? We're good? Okay. So that was the Texas method. We're going to go over a shit ton of stuff inside the rack. Now, we're going to go over methods. We're going to go over different types of training. We're going to go over different types of fitness, community, dilemmas, aspects, how to become a personal trainer, how to be a personal trainer, how to build a base whenever it comes to personal training, which we've already done. So check that one out. And how to build a base whenever it comes to your client and building a base for them whenever it comes to their fitness in general and whenever it comes to their body and all that stuff. So we're going to go over a shit ton of stuff on Inside the Rack. This is episode 3, I would say. I'm going to go with episode 2 because I haven't started the second part of building a base yet. So this will be episode 2, Methods Edition, Texas Method. I hope that was informative for you guys. If it was, please hit subscribe or click like or share it to the masses. If it wasn't, I'm sorry, and I will do a better job, I hope. And I will see you guys next time. This is Zach Mann from Dynamic Strength, and I hope you guys have a great day. And keep lifting hard as shit, and keep pushing yourself, and keep achieving those goals that you guys want.